Everybody, Gabrielle here. I am back. I am back to bring you a Divine Masculine reading. Messages for those who need to hear them. So I got, oops, you missed the spot. I started hearing that Mask Off song again. There's like nervous anxiety with y'all. Like, as soon as I got y'all energy, right? It's like my stomach. It's like, ooh, like, there's this anxiety y'all got going. And I get that, right? Because the Nine of Swords is right in the middle of the spread right there. Like, oh, oh. Guys, gals, dolls. I've been calling people doll a lot. It's so funny. You know, I used to hate that when I was younger. And I did when people like hun. You know, I hate the word hun, okay? Because it reminds me of Tilla in them from history. And so it's like, don't call me hun. Like, you don't want to see the hun. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you don't want to see the hun. Interesting. But I don't mind it so much anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's just ignorant because it's short for honey. And anyone would prefer to be called honey over hun. Well, from my perspective. We using a vice versa deck, y'all. Alright, the overall energy for Divine Masculines, collective energy, is the Lovers and the Star card. Ooh, look at that shit. With the vice versa deck, right? Divine Masculine, look. That's funny because I called on Archangel Michael, Metatron, Raphael, before I did y'all reading. I felt the need for them, and lo and behold, look who show up. Thank you, Archangel Michael. You be busy, boy. You be busy. You be busy. But thank you for having time for me in our collective reading. Thank you. But I feel like Divine Masculines, right? It's like here. It's right in front of you. Here. You want the fantasy or you want the real McCoy? Oh. Because there's real love, right? Some tangible shit right there, right? See that red rose, that long stem? Interesting. Interesting. Ooh. There's an escalation for sure. We just jumped the 8 of Swords, huh? We go from the 7 to the 9 to the 10. We're like, no more self-imposed restriction. We at full-fledged freak out. You looking at it dead on. Look at the, can you see that? Do you see the shadow guy back there? Do you see the translucent figure? It's like a mimicking. You know what I mean? Like, day and night. Like, you hallucinating and shit. You be seeing this motherfucker everywhere, don't you? You see it everywhere, don't you? Or you see him everywhere, don't you? Ooh! Look at Gabriel. Look at him. I ain't see you there. I saw it. My namesake, I saw it. Love you. I really do, though. You be making my mouth move. Yeah, you do know where the messages come from, right? You better be careful with your name, your children, okay? Congratulations to those of you who found yourselves in that oops, that wonderful, blessed oops. Hey now. Hey now. Many blessings and protections to you and your seed. That's beautiful. Anyway, back to the read. It's like here. It's right there. And for some of you, it's everything you ever wanted, right? It really is. And this is why it's kind of like, it's like here. Here. For some of you, something's been served to you on a platter, and you like, but it requires you to put to bed a bunch of bullshit. And I mean, all of it. All of it. There's some things that you will never be able to speak of again. I kid you not. For some of you. Because I feel as though this is a reunion for sure. But with this, right? Them insecurities, though. That's what I see this as. For some. Not everybody. Ooh, look at the hangman. I don't think I ever noticed the broken mask. Look at that shit down there. Didn't I tell you I heard the song Mask Off? Mask Off. That. I don't know what them the lyrics, but that's some lyrics I hear. I ain't look up the lyrics. But it's that beat. Anyway. Yeah. Damn, this sickle is real. Like, look, that's mimicking. Look, there's one there in the hangman on that mask. Like, you gonna have to take it off. See? And for some of you, right, it's as simple as you really being able to stay there. Can you maintain this gangster? Because, for some of y'all really want union. You do. You like, well, I found out about it. Your comprehension of the journey has not quite elevated far enough. Or maybe it has, and you think you did all the work and this, that, and the third. And I ain't judging. Although judgment is out here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the sun. And right beneath that, look at this shit. We have the Ace of Swords. Wow. Look at that. Oh, look. Fool. And there's a Six of Cups. Oh, there's the Eight of Cups. Oh. Can you walk away from the childish behavior? We're going to leave that alone right there. We're not going to go no further. Because then it gets deep and off track. I'll go back in there later. If I feel the need to. It's not what you thought it would be. It's not. I promise you, it's not what you thought it was going to be. Oh. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, actually, because you need to laugh. I do. I feel all this anxiety in your belly. Brohim, you need to laugh. Sis, you need to laugh. Turn Netflix on. They got some great comedy specials. Pick one. It don't matter what your twist. They got British. They got hood. They got country. They got everything. Just, you need to laugh. And I don't, I'm not sponsored by them, but I do enjoy, what they offer. I just finished watching this show called Raising Dion. Watch the whole season, because they only 38-minute episodes. You can do that. It's funny, right? Because the show is great. And it's science-based, sci-fi, that sort of thing. And this little boy, a bunch of kids and people got superpowers. They witnessed the celestial event. Kind of like this. That's funny. Look. Maybe you should watch this show. They went there to watch the aurora borealis in Iceland. See the beautiful lights? The lights in the sky. And this crazy thing happened while they were up there. This meteor shower happened at the exact same time. Look, See the meteor shower? And it literally blasted the people that were there with all sorts of radiation, and it altered their DNA. DNA upgrades coming through. Hello, that's a message, okay? There are some DNA activations and upgrades coming through. But in a show, it altered them, and it altered, even their sperm and their offspring and that sort of thing, right? And one of the people that were affected became a storm, a literal storm, but instead of being able to do cool shit, it was hurting him. And so he was able to sense other people like him that were affected by this anomaly, this meteor shower that happened at the same time as the aurora borealis, right? So he was consuming them. First he didn't know how to do it, and then he realized it was the only way he could survive, right? He was consuming them. And then on the other side of it, the show focuses around a little boy who inherited some gifts from his father, but his father never told his mother, and his father ended up being consumed by this entity. I don't want to give you the whole show, but it was learning to control the power. It was learning to be able to be around people in everyday life without flexing and allowing the power you will to hurt people and yourself and, throw everything off order, so to speak. But that's all I'm going to give you. You should watch the show. I feel like for some of you, you feel your ascension. You really do. You feel this ascension. It is a struggle like no other. And it's like you are having, for some, right? You're having to, no, not even for some, this should be for all. This should be for all. You're having to rely strictly on your faith, on your connection to Source, for your balance, for your healing, for your recovery, for the true union of the masculine and feminine energies, the yin and the yang, the hot, the cold, you know what I mean? That union of harmony. But at the same token, right, you feel this calling and it's funny, right, because there's a mimicking, right? You know how I like this. See the obelisk here? It's like I'm glad the Ace of Swords is here. See that path? That rugged path with all those obstacles you have to navigate through? But there is a path. And there is a way through. And it's like, you don't need to see what's beyond the current valley. You just need to focus and continue forward. But the calling is strong. And the going is slow. It is. for some, you really want, it's like, it's a choice, right? We all know the Lovers is about a choice. There's been some sort of fracturing. Mm. Wow. You're coming through. A, is it a dark night? It looks like it. But what I was saying at the beginning, for some of you, you will never have, you can never speak about whatever has transpired. Like, if you want this new beginning with your divine counterpart, it's like, can you, right? Can you allow the past to be the past? Can you see the rhyme and reason for everything that's transpired in order to begin again? Do you see it all? Because even if you were to come back together, if you don't comprehend it all, then it's bound to loop again. It's been very slow going, but it's all been to guide you to this divine state. Every delay, every betrayal, every snake you've encountered, every truth you've had to declare, meaning revealing who you really are and what you are truly about. Like, this was all like divine ordinance. All of it. And if you don't see that, if you don't grasp that, but I think you do. I think for some of you, right, there is a moment of truth coming. The shit's just moving, moving, moving. Hope you're tracking. Yeah. What's coming up? There is some major, some major celestial event about to happen. Oh, the 1111 portal. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, no, I was wrong. We didn't skip the 8 of Swords because the King of Swords is right here. So that's 7, 8, and 9, 10. Oh, yeah. I really feel this activation coming, like this cellular thing. Like, It's, ooh, this is a dark night moment. Damn, y'all still going through it. Dang. It's coming. The enlightenment's coming. Damn. You fighting this shit. Seeking counsel with men will not help you. It won't. It's going to confuse you further. Haven't you learned that keeping counsel with men opens you up for this? But, but some of y'all, right, this is beautiful because the armor's coming off. You're having to come through this renewed. Let me see. Turn my phone off. I know it needs to be charged. Sorry, Faye. 82. I want y'all to look up red-tailed hawk, but I'm just going to look up hawk because I don't think specifically they have that. Let me look. I think that's his root because it's red and it's a hawk, so I'm going to associate that. Oh, look at that. Don't play with me. Red-tailed hawk. Red-tailed hawks can adapt to life pretty much anywhere there is open habitat, and they build their nests in the tops of tall trees and even on cliffs and building ledges. Yes. Most likely, you can adapt to life anywhere. What matters is that you have an unobstructed view, and you are probably very territorial about your home or personal space. In addition, hawks are carnivorous. They're carnivores. If you can relate to that aspect of a hawk, it could be that you love to eat meat. Their exceptional eyesight helps them spot prey from very high in the sky, and they will chase it tirelessly until they catch it. This aspect speaks to you being willing to go the distance when it comes to survival. You will work long hours or even multiple jobs so you can pay your bills and put food on the table. Interesting. Key attributes of hawks: power of vision, intuition, observation, intelligence, wisdom, courage, dignity, truth, recalling past lives, guardianship, authority, leadership, messages from spirit, understanding the original mission of your soul, and achieving one's goal through perseverance. Oh, factoid. Currently, there are over 200 species of hawks around the world, approximately 25 of which are in North America. These highly intelligent birds live in a variety of habitats, including marshes, forests, rainforests, prairies, open savannas, grasslands, mountains, and coastal regions. Some evidence suggests that hawks were used in the art of falconry as early as 2000 BC. They say BCE, but no, they try to rewrite history, right, and call it before the Common Era. No, it's before Christ. We're not playing that game. Falconry was considered a status symbol and favorite sport amongst the nobles of medieval Europe and ancient Middle East and the Mongolian Empire. Ancient Celts believed the hawk was a messenger from the other world. In some Native American tribes, hawks represent protection from enemies. In Polynesian legends, hawks are birds of prophecy with healing powers. For the most part, I reference the red-tailed hawk in the interpretations below because it is the most common in North America. Whew. And that's funny because that's exactly what I was seeing with this, the sun, and this. It's like being able to see the path. See the ledge? See how he's on the cliff? A clear view. On a clear day, you can see forever. Or tomorrow, whatever the fuck the movie is. You can do this. You can. You can do this. you will see what this was all about. That your personal elevation, your personal union, your personal transformation, the dying of your flesh, the dying of the ego. You know what I mean? Like, yes, it's all to make you better. To bring you into true balance so you can experience what true love from the divine feels like. So you can claim your personal power. I guess y'all needed a pep talk. Embrace the other half of who you are. Do not hide from yourself because you can't hide from the divine. Embrace the other side of you. If you're a woman, embrace the masculine energy. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. If you need to be a go-getter, then be a fucking go-getter. If you gotta boss up on somebody, then boss up on somebody. But it's okay to be nurturing. It's okay to be sweet and caring and considerate. If you're a man, especially, you need to know that it's okay to want to be home with your family, to want to spend time doing things that bring you pleasure. So what if you find joy in knitting or crocheting? So fucking what if you like to cook? So what if you take an interest in the decor of your home? Who fucking cares? Live your life. And I'm just being real basic with these descriptions. Whatever the cultural stereotypes that counsel you against bracing your other half, your energetic other half, embrace it. There's power in trusting your intuition. It is not women's intuition. It is intuition. Trust it. You want to be happy. And can I tell you, for some of y'all, you tired of hiding. You tired of keeping it pulled back. You tired of masking your happiness. Ooh. There we go. You're guarding it. And you're tired of it, actually. You want the world to see that you're happy. That's beautiful. You want the world to see that you've transformed. Look at that. Don't worry, baby. You couldn't hide that light if you wanted to. But I think that's why I told you about that show, because you couldn't hide the light if you wanted to. And so there are people out there who gonna want a little piece of your light. So you better be careful who you share your light with. Being in someone's presence is enough when you're vibrating this fucking high. So be careful who you're with. Because who you with? Wow. Y'all are awesome. Thank you for showing up like that. Thank you. I'm looking at the angels. Well, you don't know. You know when they're around, it's a power surge like no other. You over here, divine masculine, looking at yourself. You like what they gonna think, what they gonna say. Fuck them. Excuse me. Y'all know what that is. Oh, fuck. And it's so funny, right? It's like you got all this new energy and this new gusto. But you ready for more. You're peering out through the window, looking at the sunrise like, yes. Finally, yes. It all makes sense now. To you. You get it. You get it. Dang, you finally get it. You finally get it. You even get why every one of these swords had to be driven in. Every one of them. Ooh, all that blue light. Ooh, yes, enlightenment. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Everyone, yes, you see it. Every one of those wounds, you get it now. Good. I don't know who this is for, but drink ginger tea. Yep, you know, if that's your shit and you stop drinking your shit, drink your shit. Drink your ginger tea. I just see ginger roots. Whatever. Un momento. Don't ask. I don't do pause. Life is life. Because I'm not splicing videos and editing. I ain't doing that yet. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Okay, I'm getting there. Anyway, I don't care about none of that shit. Okay, well good. At least you get it. You get it. Oh, you happier for it anyway. There's a double victory in this for you. Let's see. Cause I'm a nosy girl. What is a double victory in this game for divine? Oh, divine. I knew it. Divine. Oh! Look, you get your divine feminine. See the plan? See the swords? The heartbreak? It's over. It's frozen out. I do it. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. Because I felt that shit for the first part of the message, the energy. Look, see? Yeah, see? Because, again, if you want her, you had to go through all this. You couldn't get her the way you had her. Like, what was going on? Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Okay, whatever. The double victory. You get to the bottom, right, of all the heartbreak, right? All the bullshit, lies, trail, all the reasons you couldn't talk, all the reasons you ain't want to say, like, it's all there. Like, it's done. And then you get to charge in, right? And take this shit to someplace grander. You get to join your divine feminine up there. Just up there. That's how I see that. Because, see, look. Because it was the way he was holding those 5 swords in his hand. And these 2 down here. See, they're buried in the ground. It's like, that shit had to happen. It was like a divine plan. But it was designed to cut the head off the snake. See? The head's back there. It was designed to do this, to trigger your own transformation. You have been protected through the whole process, just like Divine Feminine. But it's, man, that's beautiful. Ain't that something? Yes! That's the double victory. That you get to ascend, to be this person in its full glory, and no longer having to hide, and you get your bitch. How about that? That's the double victory. That it wasn't all in vain, and you get the girl. Or guy. Whatever. But it's like, the choice is yours. It really is. On how you get through this. Like, ooh. But that enlightenment's a motherfucker. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Come, come, come. Told you to call. That horn ain't no joke, boy. You can't ignore this. You couldn't ignore it if you wanted to. You gonna get this. It's that hawk energy, hawk spirit. It really is. You want your wings? You want to ascend. I mean that metaphorically speaking. Yes. Mm-hmm. You had to see the treachery of your past. You did. You had to see, even though he's like upside down, right? In order to hang himself, so to speak, in this position, right? He had to first bend forward and look that way. At least one thing's for sure. It's a conscious decision to, even if it's not to take a literal step forward yet, it's a conscious decision not to go backwards. You know, you're in this limbo, but it's a conscious limbo. It's an enlightened limbo. You know why this is happening now. Now you are at the space of reflecting. Now people are starting to observe your, not resistance, hesitation. A genuine reluctance to be a party to anything. Because as you consciously look forward, examining your past literally turned the world on its head. Mm-hmm. Now you like, what the It's okay. I want to give you a hug. I really do. It's okay. You're coming through it. You're coming through it. I know, every time you think this shit's done, something else come up. But that's because you had to get here. You had to get to the Ten of Swords. You had to. Because it's over. Now it's over. Because the enlightenment had to happen. You were going to sit in this mucky energy until you saw it, till you saw yourself, till you saw what you needed to change, what they were pointing out from the very beginning. The self-deception. Because I really do believe you thought you were, I don't want to say perfect the way you were, but you didn't realize the pieces that were missing. Honestly, alright, don't get mad. Don't get mad. You were missing the true divine masculine energy. I don't care if you got a Frankenbean situation or not. I know many a man in physical form who are not energetically men. They're not balanced. They're clearly more comfortable with the feminine energy. And that's it. And so you had to actually address how much bitch was really in your system. I'm sorry, and I love you. I do. I do. I say that with love. And once you healed that, and you did, you came to grips with it, then you could see clearly what your... Alright, look. Let me see. How do I want to say this? Your divine feminine always saw him. She did. Because light recognized like, right? And even though you two still had to ascend, like recognized like. So the whole time she saw him until the Most High showed her something else about you. Or vice versa, however, whatever. It's not gender. You had to recognize this is what you were presenting. Although that's what she always sensed. She felt, she saw within you. But she couldn't pull that out of you. She wanted to, but it wasn't. It was her job to trigger. His job to trigger. But only the divine can bring you to heal on this level. For you to finally, in essence, wake up to what she saw, what they wanted you to be the whole time, and not this perpetrator, this talker. There's a lot of swords out this bitch. Smooth talker. This mastermind, this manipulator, not using your power for good. Now you see how all of that was preventing you from seeing the light. this hardened statue of a person that you have become. You were vibing low emperor, not high emperor. Look, the whole thing was to raise your elevation. Look how the angels, they're bringing you up, raising your vibration. This is really good. Let's see if there's any guidance. Any guidance for... Oh, okay. Really? Any guidance for divine masculine collective energy that goes along with this reading that we haven't already covered? Look at this shit. Look at that. Don't worry. Don't worry. She's been delayed too. I want you to know that, right? Hold on. It's funny, right? This portal was big, right? And maybe you're going to have to weather the rest of this until we get through this gate on November 11th. But see her shoes off? She's being delayed too by her guides, okay? The angels are working too. Oh, as reluctant as this ass is, and there is reluctance, she looking at her spirit guides like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? She like, I'm over here. What are you doing? Why? Because, look, I want you to know. She's tried to date. She did. It didn't go well. I don't know how I know that. I just do. Yeah, she's being delayed too. But they keeping her comfortable though. I will say that. Her guides and then her guardians, they're keeping her very comfortable. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I'm sorry y'all higher yourselves are having a conversation. That shit is funny. Look, there are 3 cups, right? I told y'all guys is having a conversation. They guy just dipped back off to keep her ass busy. But they be talking, okay? All of this is coming together. Just be okay. She's in union with herself. You're almost through this process of accepting your higher vibrational feminine energy, bringing you into this true divine masculine and mastery and controlling this power. This controlling the energy, accepting it, saving your passion, actually. You ain't sharing. Thank you. Bless you. Good boys, good girls. You're saving that. You ain't sharing. You're not. And I'm saving all my love. And I'm saving all my love. That's awesome. Y'all funny. Y'all funny. I told you. See the cat? I had to go over there. Keep her pure. Mm-hmm. That shit funny. Alright, listen. Listen. You see this cat? That's the kitten over here, right? They ran over here to help. That's... Your divine feminine spirit guides be at fucking war, okay? I just want you to know that. I want you to know that. They battered, they bruised, they tired, but they still there. They're purring. They're a little weather beaten, but they there. Bless y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to say thank you for y'all, because damn, it's been rough. You know, if you got a white cat, bathe your cat. I'm just saying. Wipe that motherfucker down, okay? They dirty. That shit funny. Yeah. This is all coming together beautifully. This ain't for everybody, I know that, but this portal's gonna be great. Finally. It's all coming together. Yeah, your guidance, right? Simply from your higher self. Get comfortable, get stable with this energy. Get stable, get comfortable with your feminine energy if you want to weather this dark night of the soul in one piece. Do you understand? That's your guidance. That's your recommendation. That's what your asses need to do. Get fucking grounded. Get comfortable. It's not going nowhere. So, you might as well let the facade go. The wind gonna blow that house of cards down anyway, and the delays will be over if you just get grounded and get comfortable with this energy, okay? I love y'all. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. They are greatly appreciated. Thank you for your private bookings. Thank you for your donations. You can find me at intuitivedownloads19@gmail.com or Tell All Your Business Tarot on Instagram. Light and love. Bye.